Well, here we are again, YouTube, living in a van in style. It's pretty dark out tonight, but I thought I'd touch bases with everybody. It's been, what, 2 years now? Well, we're still at it. I'm back to driving again. Doing a little bit of that. Not so much, but a little bit. And but I thought I'd, get a hold of y'all and let you know that I'm still out here. I'm still alive, still living. And I'm actually not in the van. I'm actually in a Ford Excursion, the one that you've seen in previous videos a couple years ago. But other than that, I'm kind of still set up. Got my air conditioner. And it's pretty dark back there. When I make my next video, you're going to see a lot of me now. I'll be making more videos now, but I just want y'all to know I'm still out here and doing well. And I got some things I want to show you. I did a new camera system on the vehicle. I made it wireless. You can get them on, I'll have to show it to you. I'll make one single video on that. I think I'll make that tomorrow after I post this video. I'll make, when it's daylight out, I'll make another video so you can see the new system. But it's pretty neat. It's what they put on buses and trucks. You get a monitor, then you get the cameras, and it's a Boyo system, and you get 4 cameras, really high end, really crystal clear, about $3.99 for the whole packet. You get the 4 cameras in the monitor, and then the DVR is built in the monitor, so every time you turn it on, it records. So there's an SD card in there. And then I did some other upgrades too. Actually, I did 2 systems. I did the wireless, and then I also did a hardwired system. And then I got some stories to tell you that's happened to me the last couple of years while I was in the rig here. I was sitting in the back of it, and somebody tried to jack it. They stabbed, I think, a screwdriver or something in my lock. I guess these Fords are pretty easy to get into. And jabbed it in there and opened the door, and I looked at him and said, "How are you?" And he screamed and ran off. Scared him a little bit, but that was one incident that happened to me. And then another incident that happened to me is my vehicle was surrounded by cops. I was at a Walmart parking lot about 10:30 in the morning. This was in last December, and I remember pulling in. It was late at night. It was about 11 o'clock, and I saw this old rugged old Astro van kind of sitting there with a trailer behind it, and I thought the guy was kind of strange, but didn't think much of it. So about 10:30, I was in the middle of shaving, getting cleaned up. It was cold out. It was winter, snow, and Oregon had a pretty bad winter. And the next thing you know, there's like 7 cops outside my vehicle, and it was like, he taps on the window and he says, "Driver, would you step out of the vehicle?" And I stepped out, and they said, "We had a report that there was a muzzle flash inside." "Yeah, a muzzle flash inside your rig." And I said, "A muzzle flash? I don't even have a gun." But they were really cool. They were really nice. They were like apologizing for bothering me. Sorry. I said, "Hey, just don't worry about it." And the one officer says, "You don't mind if I take a peek in there, do you?" I said, "Oh, go right ahead." And boy, he was shocked. He said, "God, I wish, that's like a hunting vehicle in there. I could take that thing hunting." I said, "Yeah, it's got everything in there." But they were cool. Probably because, when they run your license plates and everything, they can tell, if you're clean or if you're not clean, or if you have a record. If you don't, they found out that I'm clean, and so they were really cool and nice. And I told the one guy, I says, "You guys need to get out of here, man. You're ruining my image here. I don't want, I want to be able to park here when I can. And you guys got 7 patrol cars out there. You got to get them out of here." He said, "Yeah, we'll get them out of there for you." But that was another incident that happened to me. And then another incident that happened was I was running my generator, the same parking lot, a few days later. Same van, the guy that made that call about saw a muzzle flash. Well, when I got up that morning, my recoil on my generator was cut in half. So somebody cut the cord, and I'm thinking, that sucker, I know he did it. I know he did it. So I look on my camera system, and there it was. He walked right up and lifted the recoil up and cut it right in half. Unfortunately, he didn't do a very good job, because the problem is he cut it to where the rope didn't go all the way back and cause the spring to unwind. So I was actually able to pull the remainder of the cord up and just retie the handle to it, and I was good to go. So that was another strange incident that happened to me. Now, when I was in the van, I never had anything. No incidences, nothing ever happened. Nothing weird. Since I've been in the Excursion, and it's so low key, so really low profile, and tomorrow I'm going to make another video, like I said, of the camera system, and you're going to get a really good full look at how the Excursion looks today than it did when I set it up and made some videos. So I'm going to show you the lowdown of what I did. Pretty nice. And it's kind of warm out right now, but I put a couple fans in here. They weren't really good, but a lot of upgrades versus the van. I actually love the van, but the Excursion I was able to do more with. And the miserable winter we had, it was great having the four-wheel drive and everything, so that worked out pretty well. But I'm back. I'm back. So you'll see a lot of me on this channel. So and tomorrow I'll share a lot of things, the upgrades that I did that I was telling you about. But other than that, that's about all that's really happened to me. Besides doing that other job, and then that we don't want to talk about that. And then going back into driving again, and so doing some different stuff as I'm driving. You know, it is what it is. Long days, long hours. But what else are you going to do, right? And it's about banking money anyway. But other than that, yeah. Like I say, just checking in. Don't have a whole lot to say because it's night out, it's dark out. Can't really show you anything. And just to let you know that I'm back, the man is back, sticking it to the man is back, and trust me, I've been sticking it to the man. I've been doing a good job of that. And still doing it, still banking the money, and enjoying. Other than that, I'll share with you a new energy conserving energy that I've done in my rig, to where I can run things all night long, all day long, without sacrificing a lot of losing a lot of power in hot days like that. But I got my Yamaha generator. I took the box off the van and put it on here, and then I was running a Generac generator. Sold that generator to a guy that found me in a parking lot, and he found me. Yeah, he found me and said, I know you, and you're the one that inspired me to move in a van. So he bought a van. I mean, he's got a hell of a job. He's a helicopter mechanic, for crying out loud. He bought a beautiful van, high top, and he lives in it. And he's banking all his money. He makes tons of money. But he found me. He recognized the location, and he drove right up to me, and he says, I know you. And so we got to talking, and I told him, and then we knew each other for a while. And then he had a buddy with him that just started to move into a van, and then I sold him my original box from the van with the generator. And then I went ahead and turned around and bought myself another one. I went back to the Yamaha that I like so much. The Yamaha is so quiet, you can't even hear it run. And when you run the air conditioning, or you run your electric heat, it doesn't get much louder. It just stays about the same. Now, the other generators I've had, they tend to get a little louder, but the Yamaha really holds its own. So, but like I say, tomorrow you'll see a lot of the stuff that I'm talking about. So, man, it's been a couple years. I guess I should have stayed in touch more, but I just was so occupied, and I was doing a different job, so I didn't have the fun that I did when I was doing the busing. You know, I was a little more alive, a little more energy, because you know the other job was maintenance. This job is just sitting behind a steering wheel all day, so it doesn't really wear you out. You're not tired. You're full of energy, and you got a lot of money. So, but anyway, I'm gonna cut it short tonight. Just, you know, like I say, just telling you I'm back, and I'll definitely keep the videos posted regularly. And I'll catch you on the next video. All right.